Today's Saturday, January 23rd, and we've just successfully moved a Manzanita plant. The Latin name is Arctostapphlos Franciscana. The significance of this plant is that during the course of the Doyle Drive project, a biologist drove by once we had cleared an area of vegetation and looked over and noticed this Arctostapphlos, which is a ground cover plant, and thought that he had seen a plant that people have considered to have been extinct in its natural environment since 1947. Since then, we've been working very closely with U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, California Department of Fish and Game, and local botanists, horticulturalists, and scientists from University of San Francisco, and also the curators from arboretums in the Bay Area to decide what to do with this plant. Now, the significance of all of this is that because this plant was thought to have been extinct in its natural environment, it was never afforded any kind of a status as being either endangered or threatened. However, we are in the midst of doing genetic and chromosomal testing to verify that it is in fact the Franciscan Manzanita. Based on just visual observation by Professor Tom Parker and Mike Vasey from San Francisco State, that they feel that they are 90% sure that yes, this is the Arctostapphlos Franciscana, the Franciscan Manzanita, and that this has been found in its natural environment. Although we found it in one of our gore points within the roadway system, nevertheless, it's considered to be in a natural environment. What we've been doing is working with the federal and state agencies in order to find out what to do with the plant as far as the best management for it. We have the Doyle Drive project. The location of the Manzanita was within the approach to the high viaduct, so leaving it in place is really not an option for the project. And in the opinion of a lot of the experts, now that its surrounding vegetation has been removed, that an alternative home for it would be the best. And we were fortunate enough to find that alternative home up here in the Presidio. Now, one of the interesting things about this plant is that it is very adapted to serpentine soils. These are soils that have a lot of crystalline asbestos, and they're very nutrient void. So finding another home for it was difficult, but we were able to find a very nice home for it up here in the Presidio area. During this wet period, we have been working under a tent cover to excavate around the plant and to put support piping underneath it to facilitate a move, of which we did this morning, utilizing the expertise of two very, very good companies called Environmental Design from Monterey and Professional Tree Care from Berkeley. As professionals, they came in, they did a great job, and it could not have gone smoother. We've encountered rain during the move. We've encountered rain all week. But what can I say? You know, it went off like clockwork, and the plant is in the ground. It's getting backfilled right now, and a job well done by all. What's interesting about this is that in this case, the success of moving a plant like this could not have been done without the collaboration of the state, federal agencies, U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. And again, we had the Presidio Trust involved. We had San Francisco State. We had the curators from the arboretums. We really took in all of the local expertise, the people who really know what's going on with this plant to help us, guide us in making informed decisions. And we were able to turn this around really quick in terms of getting a memorandum of agreement between 3 federal and 2 state agencies in record time. So all in all, this has been a real good collaborative effort. This is something that we've now been able to show others in the community that Caltrans takes seriously the significance of finding environmentally sensitive plants and how to care and do the right kind of practices and management for it. And hopefully that others will find that this worked well and that we can share this and do this in other endeavors in the future. Thank you very much.